everyone, it's Carolyn, here to share another message from the Light Keepers, a group of angelic beings I channel for your awakening and ascension journey. So this is kind of funny. Today, this is about the full moon, which is on Tuesday, the 1st of September. But I'm literally doing it right now on the 31st because they brought me this beautiful poem that, frankly, I was going to put on my Facebook page. And then they said, no. We want to do a short video and we want to talk about this. So I have no idea what's going to come through after I read this because they do want to talk through me about this time for you. So this will probably get posted on the day of the full moon on the 1st. But hopefully a lot of you will get to see it because those energies do last. It's not just that day. So, you know, if you watch this a couple days later or even a week later, it's still important and it'll help you understand, you know, what to expect coming up and how to use this energy to its fullest. So what I've always said is take a piece of this that works for you, for your own journey. If all of it, great. If none of it, that's great too. That's for your own journey, I offer these. So I'm Carolyn. I'm a distance energy healer, a spiritual awakening mentor, and a channel. And I offer these channels to you as they come through from the Light Keepers for your own journey. So I hope you enjoy it today. We'll read this and then I'll give you some thoughts and that will be the video. Full moon awaits you. Dive into this time when all of you will open up wide. Your heart expands, and you know too that what brought you here has not come too soon, for you have waited and longed to find the core of your deep inside. Open wide to answer, we say, the human who has longed for the day when lightness of grace crosses your face and tears of joy stream through like rivers wide. So let this time of moon delight, a powerful time right now, you'll find, gently take you and move you too into this new phase of journey for you. So that just came flying through literally just now. And that's when they said, no, let's do a video. Let's do a short conversation. So I'm going to just talk around this a bit because what I'm getting right now is, as you know, we talked about how we're on this roller coaster of a time in 2020 where what I had seen in the last video, and I'm talking collectively for the larger energies for the year, we were coming down the roller coaster. And I was showing you in the last video where we're holding on like this, if you recall, or it's one of the last videos, holding on because we're going down, right? We can't stop ourselves. So that's really collectively. And, oh, gosh, I have chills. Wow. Okay, so that's collective energy for the year. And so what they're talking about in this is how we as individuals can use the full moon supportive energies for us as we move forward in this journey within the larger collective energetic situation. Now, I hope that makes sense because what they're showing us here, and it almost sounds a little counter, you know, if we're going down a roller coaster, right, we're going to expect a lot of things to happen. And we've talked about that, where there will be many things occurring within the collective that we will look back and go, oh, wow, okay, how do I handle this? How do I stabilize myself? How do I stay collected so that I can be the light worker and shine for everyone else and assist them and not lose my own self? Well, what they're talking about here is the energies now. Oh my gosh, I have so many chills talking about this, which is a confirmation, by the way, of the things that I'm saying. So what I'm getting with this channel now, they're showing me that these are individual energies for us to be able to integrate into ourselves, and there's going to be brightness and light for us to be able to move forward in this next month-long journey of the times within the collective energies. So we will be taking in this beautiful light from the full moon. We will be using it to open ourselves up even further as we move forward in the collective journey and our individual journey, but our hearts are going to be opening up wider. We have the opportunity for this softer energy within us and also flowing through us. Oh, wow, super chills with that statement. Also with those energies flowing through us, it's almost as though we are, okay, they're trying to show this like, you know, an organism within the larger collective organism, and we live within that collective, but at the same time, we are our own obviously living entity, but has our own energetic center that we can take in energies that serve us well for our own journey, which then serves the larger collective. That's what this is talking about. So let's just, I guess we can just take a look at this this channel and just do something a little different. So it talks about the full moon waiting for you. And so it's like diving into this time where you're, and they talk about your heart expanding open and what has now been brought to you that you've been waiting for. Okay, now whether that's something actually 3D and literal, like, I don't know, a relationship that you've been working on or that you're hoping for, or, some kind of job opportunity or whatever that is, whether it's 3D or not, is very much also speaks to the internal part of us opening up wide and receiving what we've long been waiting for. That doesn't mean it's going to happen instantly, right? But this is the opportunity for this to open wide and for you to expand beyond what you even understand. Oops, got chills. What you expand beyond even what you know of yourself now and what more you're desiring. But you don't put effort toward it of like longing and waiting for it and doing that human thing. We just start to relax into these energies. And that's so hard for us as humans, right? I mean, that is super hard. I had some situations over the last couple weekends where, oh my Lord, I was so pulled back into 3D in a really beautiful way. But it was so hard because I kind of lost myself in the process because I was super ungrounded, right? And I was just floating out there. And I had to bring myself back in and collect myself as of yesterday. I realized what was going on, right? So what's happening now is these things that, as they said, that you've long waited for, the core of your deep inside, and things that we want in our 3D selves. We don't want to effort at that. We don't want to work hard. We don't want to stress ourselves out because that forces things away. But what we want to do is be able to allow that beautiful energy of this time right now to enter into us. And like they said, just flow down the river, like tears of joy running, what do they say, streaming through like rivers wide. So it's a great time to also clear out a lot of that emotion and kind of feel, I mean, not that emotion's bad, but lots of times we'll stuff it down, right? Even little things where we think, why do I feel emotional about that? I shouldn't feel emotional about that. No, we want to feel this. And so we let the rivers run wide through us of feeling, of emotion, and clearing that out. And so they're showing me right now, and I wish you could feel this, and maybe you do as you're listening to this, that what this is doing, these energies right now, okay, they just said bringing in a softness to us. I kind of feel like I'm going to cry. This is really strange. Oh, I have chills too. So just so you know, those of you who may be new to my channel, chills for me is a confirmation of what was just said or what I just thought or heard and was going to say and haven't even said yet. So they'll give me chills to say, yes, yes. So anyway, so getting that emotion out and being able to feel that opens up this beautiful space. Okay, they just said, okay, where more light can enter in. So feeling your way through that right now is this time. So it talks then about, okay, so opening wide, all right, just like we just talked about. The human who has longed for the day when lightness of grace crosses your face and tears of joy stream through like rivers wide. So you're letting out that emotion because what you're doing, okay, they just showed me, like, I don't want to call it a polluted river, but a polluted river, right? So what they're showing is, no, you got to get that out. And they're showing this, streaming down the river, clearing out, and then this beautiful clear water's coming in to refresh. So you're opening up that space for this to happen with this full moon over this next month, over this time, within a larger collective that is going through all of this that you're still a part of, okay, if that makes sense. But you're taking in this light, you're consciously knowing this is happening to you, and you're allowing it by not forcing things to happen. And then within that larger collective, here you are. Having cleared out some of those emotions, allowing for the things that you've wanted, allowing those doors to open further, not using the human forcing that we so often do. So this is a time to sit back and gently let this flow from now forward. And so what they talk about then at the end is let this time of moon delight, that's a powerful time, gently take you, right? And move you into this new phase of journey. So what I'm very much getting as we look at we've talked about in the past with the collective in the past of my couple videos, and what's happening now with the individual, this new moon here for this individual work, but allowing us to kind of, okay, so they're kind of showing like we're this like little egg, individual eggs, and now we've got this beautiful light in us, bringing in the things that we want and desire for our life journey, or opening some of those doors, even if it's a crack, okay? But to be able to carry ourselves forward with fullness of light as we go through our collective journey together, which is that roller coaster that we've seen of holding on, and here we go. Because as you know, September energies, as we've talked about, and events, okay, we're going to continue to see more of these, but this is full moon energy right now. Is going to help us carry through into that larger collective journey. And in that space of individualism, okay, that we have as our unique selves, there's so much that's going to happen, and you're going to probably wonder, how is this even possible within the larger collective journey? But it is, because that's the light worker journey. We open up to the light, we open up to the flow, we clear out the things that no longer serve us, right? And that continue to keep flowing out of us. And it allows us to carry more light for our own journey and for the collective. So beautiful things can happen for us as we're working with the larger collective journey to continue to move forward in the human ascension. So, wow, that was all channeled. I don't think I've ever done that before, where I've read this, just expected to have just a tiny little poem, and then we just channel. So I hope you enjoyed that, because that's just really something different for me, and I loved it. So hopefully we'll do more of those. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me today. May you enjoy the full moon journey. Know that these energies will continue with you. You might want to do like a little ceremony. You might want to do something special. Even if you don't see the full moon, you don't have to see the full moon, right? You can just enjoy that day. Spend a few minutes for yourself and take in this time. Just understand that it's meant for you to help you on your journey forward. So I'll leave you with my website, purplerainhealing.com, where I work with you through the services that I offer: distance energy healing, channeling, spiritual awakening, mentoring, and channeling through all of these services. I also work with Celeste, my friend, where we do audio recordings of 50 minutes approximately of your soul journey. I also offer all of that through the other sessions that I provide for you. So check out purplerainhealing.com for all of my services. I would love to work with you, as I've said before. So thank you so much for joining me. Happy full moon in September, and I will see you in the next video.